So whether or not if you think that Bunny is better than Doggy or Doggy is better than Bunny, they both play a specific role in Piggy, and today we're going to be talking about Bunny. But what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats. You all really enjoyed the previous video, which was covered on the Eye of Insolence. So if you have any things you want me to cover, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. But with that being said, if you do enjoy, remember to leave a like and share it, and also feel free to subscribe for more. And let's go ahead and get into everything about Bunny. So who is Bunny? When do we see Bunny? Let's go ahead and cover everything. So our first appearance and meeting with Bunny is during Piggy Book 1, Chapter 5, The School. Believe it or not, we actually rescue Bunny, who is locked inside of a classroom, which there's also some notes which we will cover at a later point in the video, as today's video is split up into chapters where we will talk about all the notes. But Bunny is locked into this room, and Bunny will also help you out if you give Bunny a carrot, and Bunny has a crossbow to help you. So this is our first meeting with Bunny. Nothing more than that, but from then and there, Bunny is stuck with us as our so-called quote-unquote partner. Now, what was Bunny doing in the school in the first place? Well, you did talk with Mr. P before this, and it was pretty much your job to almost rescue Bunny, and you were going to meet up with Mr. P in the end of this. Now, Bunny and Mr. P are, I would say, partners, not to say in crime, but it's crazy how this story actually turns out, as you would think they are on the same side, but yet something happens to Bunny that was caused by Mr. P. Now, Bunny is with us in the school, also in the hospital, which is the next chapter, chapter 6, and also in the metro. And the metro is where we see Bunny last, unfortunately. So we're going to talk about Bunny's possible death if Bunny is alive, but Bunny does come back as an appearance, and Bunny will possibly come back again in book 2. So we meet up with Mr. P in the end of school in the sewers, and from there we go to the hospital. We aren't feeling well. Now, there's a lot of theories and speculations that during this time we somehow took a potion and we passed out. There was no recollection of how long we've passed out. We even asked Bunny how long were we out for, but Bunny did not tell us. So in the hospital, it was up to us to escape and go up to the top, to the rooftop, and go with Mr. P in the helicopter. But little did we find out that once we escape, Mr. P has left us. So Mr. P did not wait for us and left us in the hospital where the infected are, and he is gone on the helicopter. But there is a note there that is left that says, "I have to do this for our own good, Mr. P." Now, many people speculate that this stare that Bunny gives in the end of chapter 6 means a lot, because this is the last time you can see that Bunny gives this type of stare while Bunny is alive. Now, before we get into how Bunny's died, I do want to say that this was a little bit upsetting, being that Mr. P left Bunny and you there when there is an infection going on. Now, Mr. P, of course, has his own agenda. However, Mr. P and Bunny were great friends. So the fact that Mr. P decided to just leave Bunny was very shocking. Now, the next thing that is very shocking is the moment that we think this is the end for Bunny. So when we go to the metro, which is the next chapter, chapter 7, Bunny sits on the ground and says that she drank a potion that Mr. P gave her. Which, if you did not know, the potion, which maybe we'll do a video covering up a potion, a possible cure, what happens with this potion, and Mr. P gave it to Bunny, and Bunny is not feeling well. Now, it is possible that this potion will turn Bunny into the infected, or basically just kill Bunny. Now I'm gonna break down 2 points of this that you can really think about, because behind Bunny's eye is actually 3 scratches. Now we don't know where this scratch came about, if this comes at a later point with the skin. However, we know that this was a possible scratch from the infected, but we do not know how long it takes for this to actually take place. Now there is no solid indication that Bunny is dead from the potion that Mr. P gave Bunny. There is also no indication that Bunny is dead due to the fact that Piggy also killed Bunny, because Bunny was also left behind in the metro station to try and fight off some of the infected. And this is our last time that we actually see Bunny, unfortunately, and Bunny again is not feeling well, and we leave on the train and we say our goodbyes. Now during this whole time, there's been a Bunny's funeral game. There's been a big thing that Bunny is dead, and everyone has been saying that. However, Bunny does make a return when it comes back to chapter 11 in the outpost. Not only do we get a return of Bunny, we also get a return of Mr. P and the helicopter. So did Mr. P take this helicopter straight from the hospital over to the outpost? But during this time, something has also happened to Mr. P, and Mr. P has also changed. Now where do we see Bunny in here? So from the metro to chapter 11, which is 4 chapters later, we end up seeing Bunny in a far distance in the tower as somewhat of a shadow figure, and almost looks like a ghost. Now it could be that maybe we are hallucinating Bunny. However, there was also a note as well inside of the outpost, which also stated that Bunny was gone. So there was a note by Mr. P, and the note said, "I look for her in the forest. She's gone, just as Bunny is." Now there's a big theory that I also have, which may also tie into with this Eye of Insolence. I do find it funny that now Mr. P looks in the forest and Bunny is gone, and we also know that Mr. Stitchy was summoned in the forest. So it's safe to say that the forest a lot of things happen in the forest. Now we get another appearance of Bunny, which Bunny comes back as a ghost in chapter 12. So Bunny actually appears to be a ghost along with Doggy, which would therefore confirm that Bunny is dead. However, the means of Bunny's death is still a mystery. So is there a possibility that Bunny is alive, maybe trapped in another realm with Mr. Stitchy, but more or less on the good side? What if the bad realm people, the Eye of Insolence, they can come through portals, and now they can also come through portals too, like the good people, Bunny, Doggy, etc. So there is something there at least. Maybe Bunny is not dead, maybe Bunny is still alive, and maybe needs our help. Now, as far as the notes go, there were a few notes pertaining to Bunny saying, you know, the search for survivors went bad. I'm stuck in this room with a crazy animal on the loose, which this was in the school. Also, they were there, would like to rescue the teacher. What happened? So that is one main reason why Mr. P and Bunny were there in the school to rescue the teacher, but something happened. Now, will Bunny return in Piggy Book 2? And my answer I would give you is yes. Why? Because we did get a flash on the screen of a ghost during the Piggy Book 2 trailer, and so far everything that we've seen in the trailer has been happening in the right order. Almost. And again, we did get a ghost flash on the screen of Bunny. So I do think at some point we are going to get a little bit more of an explanation for what happened to Bunny. Also, if Bunny is dead or alive. But I leave this up to you. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think Bunny is alive or dead? But that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it. And also feel free to subscribe for more. And if you're new, and if you want to show your further support to me, you can always use star code BIGP2 when purchasing Robux or Premium. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!